What's going on, peoples? Yeah, let me spread the love like a wildfire. Hope everybody good. TGI Friday. Another Friday, another show. You know how we do it. Let me get all the peoples, let me get all the peoples involved, man. Yeah, man, I'm in the projects, man. I'm in the projects, man. Felix, you see it on the building. What's going on, baby? I'm back in the projects, Felix. You see my building, right? That's 950 right there. The brownstones, baby. I'm glad you win, so hopefully we can get you right in and we can have another exclusive show, my brother. I can't wait to see Farrah Fawcett, man. I hope you accurate with that, man. Yeah, let me wait till the peoples to tap in. Then, we can slowly get right to the show. I want to give my Friday shout-outs, make sure everybody feel involved. Another week, another sports week, another football week. We got NHL, NBA, MLB. Right now is the best time of the year for a sports fan or a gambler. Everything's on the market. Raul in the building, baby. Ooh! Yeah, man, best time of the year, baby. Hockey, baseball, college football, college basketball, Steve Levine in the building. We got everything. Right now, like I said, if you're a sports fan, right now is the shit. It don't get better than this. You go to the book, you can bet anything, bro. And when the NBA coming in, the MLB going to the pennant, the World Series, NFL going into like week 6, week 7, you already know what it is, man. Chilling, doing what I do, man. TGI Friday, this is the shout-out moment. I'm just letting the room fill up, give y'all the message of the day, and then start the show, man. Y'all niggas know how I give it up, man. Yeah, we got Felix Jacino back in the building. He back in the projects. I'm not going to tell y'all where, but he back, man. Don't sleep on him. He might roll up on y'all, man. Real talk. Yeah, but, well, I got a minute. Fuck Dallas Cowboys. Fuck Dak Prescott. He's a fucking bum. But Russell Wilson's more of a bum. Russell Wilson went and robbed that whole Denver organization. Traded him for like 3 number ones, 2 active players, backup quarterback Locke, and Noah Fant, a real good tight end with 3 number ones. Took the 245 from Denver. Geno getting pennies. It's almost like when Russell left and Geno took the starting spot, Geno snatched his soul from him, and now he playing like Russell in Seattle, and Russell Wilson in Denver's looking like the whole Geno Smith. That shit is crazy, my nigga. Like, how do 2 players just flip the script like that? Geno's a pure bum. He was nice in West Virginia, but with the Jets Giants was a bum. Now he's shining in Seattle, and Russell Wilson looks just like what he used to look like. It's crazy, man. But let me get to the message of the day. Then we're going to start the show, guys. I just like to talk a little shit in the beginning, get the room packed up. Like I said, Raul, I'm back in the project. This is my 950 building right here. The brownstones, baby. Okay, let me take the Schwarzenegger off. Now it's time to work. Felix, be ready because we're going to give it to them. Message of the day. Everybody is not built to go the distance. Friends, family, etc. You got a lot of people that come in your life, and it's like a temporary stop. Brothers like me got an issue with that. That's why I'm gonna start tightening it up. I'm gonna start tightening it up because hard, man. I love hard. Oh shit, I thought my shit just. I think my thing's gonna cut off. It's saying poor connection, man. I hope it regroups, man. But like I said, I love hard. And when you love hard, you suffer at the end of any relationship. So that's why I'm gonna tighten up and just stop letting cats in my life. Because like I said, man, everybody's not built to go the distance, man. Keep that in mind. Let's start the show. Hopefully it don't cut off, man. It's saying week. Oh, I think it's raining out here or something. Let's just hope it stays there, man. Al York Sports, man. The raw truth. You know how we do it, baby. Every Friday, man, I'm going to give y'all this work, man. This shit don't never change, man. Only thing that changes is my hats and my gear. But everything else is authentic. It's going to stay authentic. No capping. Y'all know I don't cap. I might beef up a little bit with the face and all that, but still, I'm not capping. I'm not here to cap. I'm here to give y'all Jews, man. Give y'all Jews week to week, man. TGI Friday, Al Your Sports, baby. Y'all know how I give it up, man. Yeah, I'm getting this energy up. Raul, I ain't gonna get a heart attack. Don't worry about it. That's what I do, Raul. Let's get this shit started, man. Yeah, I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready to go, man. Go to YouTube, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Keep doing the good work on YouTube, people. Y'all know how it is. I hope the connections don't die. I gave me 2 warnings. I'm hoping to God this connection sticks. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, New York City, LES to the death. That's 950 right here, baby. Nueva York, Nueva York. Shout out to Sam the Man, M Studios, Price Tag Entertainment and Media out there in the playoff games in Houston and all kind of shit. Him and Tone Loc traveling all around. They wanted me to rock, but it's just niggas is too tied up right now, man. Shout out to Cycle Breakers, my man John Figueroa. Continue to do the good work. Continue to spread the love around the nation, man. They need that, man. And last but not least, Mac 1 Beats. Mac 1 always got that power and open sessions and giveaways. And like I always tell y'all, the more, the merrier. Let's start the show. You know I got to start off with sad news, unfortunately. Suge Knight in the building. I see you. Suge, I know you see the brownstones behind me. That's how my building looked when I grew up in the hood. Just like that there. So now you know I ain't come for no flower shit. No. When you walk out the door, you see roses. Now, I told you I ain't come from that. Shit looked like that when I came out. Ex-Dallas Cowboy Walt Garrison, who led the Big 8 in rushing, played for Oklahoma State Cowboys, won a Super Bowl with the Dallas Cowboys, and was a rodeo cowboy. Everything he did was related to cowboys. Salute to Walt Garrison. Died at 79 years old. Cause of death not identified. Rest in power, OG. Let's keep it pushing. NFL. Minnesota Vikings, who started off bad, 1-4, just lost their best wide receiver, Locke in the building, and Justin Jefferson. So right now, I hate to say this, football's only 17 games. You 1-4. Jefferson looks like he's going to be out minimum 4 games. If you Minnesota, you want to be sellers. You know Kirk Cousins going to want the bag this year. You might lose him and just get like a compensation pick. No. Trade Kirk right now to the Jets and go stack up with some picks, man. I'm telling you, they sellers right now. They 1-4. No team really started 1-4. I don't think made the playoff. And if they did, please tell me in my motherfucking comments, because I don't remember a 1-4 team ever making the playoff. But Justin Jefferson, 36 receptions, 571 yards, 3 touchdowns, averages 15.9 per reception. Is one of the best in the game. Justin Jefferson will be out for 4 weeks. Other news. The Atlanta Falcons traded for wide receiver Vaughn Jefferson, who was very unhappy with the Rams. I guess Stafford and them couldn't get him the ball enough. Now he's going to go with Ritter. I don't know if Stafford can get you the ball. Ritter's definitely not going to get you the ball. Pitts is having trouble getting the ball over there. You know, with London over there. And, of course, B. John Robinson, best running back receiver. He does both. I don't know how Vaughn Jefferson's going to get the ball over there if he didn't get it with the Rams. But the Rams got him. He got 8 receptions, 108 yards. He got traded for a 6th-round pick. Vaughn Jefferson now an Atlanta Falcon. Other news. Miami Dolphins running back Devon Achane, who came out of nowhere. I mean, this guy got 38 carries, 460 yards, 5 touchdowns. Been splitting time with Raheem Mostert. And let me tell you something. This kid is the truth, man. But he's expected to miss multiple games. Knee injury. He got caught up with a knee injury. So now they got to hope that Jeff Wilson Jr. can get back and start helping out, because Raheem Mostert is not an every down back. Y'all know that. He's injury prone. The guy is nice while he's there, but you know his time is limited. So they got to get right now Jeff Wilson Jr. to step up for Devon Achane so that Miami can still get that running attack going, because you know their passing attack is sick. Not to mention they just added Chase Claypool. Chase Claypool was very unhappy with the Bears. Decent receiver, mental issues. Other news. Arizona Cardinals running back James Conner, the guy that overcame cancer, is also on injury reserve. Going to miss about 3 to 4 games. 68 rushes, 364 yards, 2 touchdowns, averages 5.4. James Conner is a fucking warrior. Overcame cancer, played with the Panthers, played with the Steelers, went to Arizona, handled his business in Arizona. The guy play hard. He go hard all the time, and that's why he's gonna get injuries from time to time because he goes super hard, man. And you can't knock a dude that goes super hard. The only problem with going super hard, you're gonna get injured more than the average cat. Okay, let me get my boy Felix in there so we can start the show. Shout out to everybody tapping in, man. We got Quintana who just tapped in. Benevito, I don't know how to say your name. That's why I said the part that I didn't know how to say, Quintana. Salute to everybody. Everybody welcome on the Al York Sports Show, man. Hold on, let me get my man in there. Hopefully we can get him in. Because he's in the, somewhere else. It's a little different for him right now. Let me see if we can get my man in. Feel good to be in the projects, though, man. What's up, my brother?
What's up?
Oh, I don't need these. I can hear you clearly, baby. You just did me a favor, man. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm in the hood.
Yo, you look naked, man. You got a fucking V-neck. Where your Al York Sports shit at, man? Didn't you win enough stuff with me? What you doing? You giving it away to everybody?
I'm not home at my house. I'm visiting my mom's, man. I'm in the hood right now.
All right, you know what? As long as I got you here, I'm good. Felix, lift your camera up a little because I see your head here. If you could put it where I can see your head a little. I'm not trying to ask for too much.
No. I got you. You're right, man. Because like I said, how am I not?
You're good there, but I see you leaning back though. Some fat jokes.
Yeah. I'm trying to make this adjustment here,
all
man.
Right. I don't want you to try too hard because I want you to make sure you do good on the show. Real quick, Felix, let's go to Arrowhead Stadium. The Broncos are the Broncos. The Chiefs are the Chiefs. Low-scoring game in Arrowhead Stadium as the Chiefs defeated the Broncos 19-8 in a defensive, ugly game. I mean, you got two stories. You got Mahomes still doing his thing. Kelsey out there injured, got 100 yards receiving in the first fucking half. My thing is, Denver played good defense all game. You know, when you give up KC only 19 points, you're playing defense. But how do you not double team Kelsey is what I'm saying? How does that not happen?
Listen, I'm going to tell you the truth. Kansas City, even though their record is, what is it, 4-1, 5, they're not winning like they did when last year or the year before that. So for me, I think this is the weakest Kansas City team that's good that I've seen compared to the other years. And they only got one player, man, Kelsey. You take Kelsey out of the equation, and they basically, they could be beat. Yeah,
there's nobody you can really count on from the running backs. They got the young boy Ross is starting to show a little bit. Tony, you can't put no stock in. I mean, they lost multiple receivers from Juju to the Cheetah. I mean, but Mahomes, it's like Brady. No matter who you put out there, they're going to succeed. But me and come playoff time, when you play these better teams, they're going to double team Kelsey. They're going to take Kelsey out the game. So who do you go to? That's why I keep telling you they got to get that extra dude because
they got the rest of the year to get that guy to step up. Some people think it could be Sky Moore. I don't know.
He ain't he ain't ready.
But
he ain't ready. They got to go get Evans. Evans is out there, but I don't know right now. They're being 3-1. Might be an issue with Evans. They could have got Claypool. Claypool was
they could have. They should have got Hopkins when he was available.
There you go.
But we'll see, man. But they don't put fear like I don't see like a KC team that's like wow, like the year before. You know what I'm saying? For me, this team could be beat.
Yeah, I believe what you're saying. But real quick, Russell Wilson, 13 for 22, 95 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. Javonte Williams of 10 rushes, 52 yards. Cortland Sutton, 4 receptions, 46. This team is so horrible. I don't mean to say I feel bad for Peyton, but because Peyton was talking shit about the last, the coach. So he kind of deserved this. But I like Sean Payton. He's a Bill Parcells product. I always love Parcells. And I hate to see him suffer like this. But, you got to blame him. Russell Wilson, like I said, I don't know if you heard me in the show earlier, it's almost like when he left Seattle, Geno Smith went and took his soul and gave him his old soul because Russell's looking like Geno looked the last 8 years, like a fucking bum. And Geno,
they swapped bodies,
Russell looked like when he was over there, he went to the chip 2 times.
Yeah, listen, but I said it when he came to Denver. His last 4 or 5 years in Seattle, he was going down already.
Yeah, you mentioned that. You mentioned that.
You see, you see the decline. But the thing about Russell's game with Seattle is you got to remember he had a good defense that put him in good field position. He had a running game with the beast. He also he'll run. He'll go out and get you that first down. This Russell Wilson will run.
Never had more key receivers until DK went over there.
Yeah.
He had Tate. Tate, what's the other what's the skinny guy they got over there right now? Shit, Lockett.
Lockett.
They never had no more key receivers. They had a little while. I give Russell credit because when he won a lot of games in the last 2 minutes. You got to give a quarterback credit when that happened.
Yeah. But he played on a more better complete team. He had pieces around him.
Yeah. But Ryan Clark said it best. I slept on Ryan Clark. I actually thought he was an asshole for saying this, but damn, he was 100% right. He said he ain't no championship quarterback. Everybody talking like he's going to go to Denver and turn it up. That's not what he's going to do. And I'm looking at him like, yo, do I sense hate? Like, what's going on here? He 100% right, bro. Because Russell over there looking, not only he shit in the bed, that motherfucker leaking. That nigga, he diarrhea and all kind of shit. Because he looked horrible. But I don't want to overkill. Let me give you Mahomes' numbers. Then we're going to move on. Patrick Mahomes, 30 for 40, 306 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Pacheco, 16 rushes, 62 yards. And Kelsey, 9 receptions for 124 yards with a foot that's fucked up and had 100 yards in the first half. Salute to KC, the champions. They continue to win, and Andy Reid, every game he wins, is starting to separate from Belichick because I think he caught Belichick in the last couple years. Got to win more chips, though.
But you got to remember, Randy Reid, he's been around like 25 years. He's been around a long time.
Too, dog. Don't forget Belichick, Cleveland and all that shit.
Yeah. But Randy Reid had like 10 seasons with Philadelphia where he won 10 or more games. So he's been around a while.
Yeah, he never won the big game. McNabb and them always used to choke in that championship game. Fuck it, McNabb, bro. People be open. He throwing it at people's feet. Mahomes ain't like that. Mahomes gets you the rock and windows the ball. So that's the difference. That's why Reed went and got it to the fountain of youth because he's saying, I could be here another 5 years. Fuck giving a job to Eric Bieniemy. I'm going to stack up my wins, get a couple more chips while I could, then leave the game on top. But let's move on, Felix. We got the MLB playoffs. I want to scan through the prior series where the Rangers went to Baltimore and swept them, which the Rangers is playing with house money. I said that earlier. Real quick, let's do series by series as quick as you could. Your take on that Rangers-Orioles series where the Rangers swept them 3-0. They beat basically the second best team in baseball and swept them.
The 3 teams from the American League East made the playoffs. All 3 teams got swept, So, I mean, it is what it is. Listen, the Rangers haven't lost in the playoffs because, remember, they played in the wild card series.
Facts.
They're 5-0. They're 5-0 in the playoffs. But Evaldi, he's ace right now.
He's stepping
You
up with
know,
the drum and Scherzer.
and, yeah, and you know what? They're hitting, man. The one thing about the Rangers is out of all the playoffs teams left, they got the best average, 282. They got the best pitching in the out of the two American League teams. They have 2.20 ERA. So right now, they're the complete. They're hitting, they're pitching. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good series against Houston.
We're not going there. I'm gonna go there next. Let's move on. Twins, which I thought would give Houston everything they can handle. I didn't think they'll win the series. I thought it'd go 5 games. It went 4 games. Astros to continue to show their dominance. Real quick, 3-1 Stros. Your take on the series quickly.
I mean, the Stros, they dominated. I mean, they they did what they supposed to do, what was expected of them. It's a veteran team. It's a good team, a great team, and they came back in the regular season, and at one point they were a lot of games behind. And they came back and caught the Rangers and actually tied them and beat them out because they head-to-head competition. They won more games. So Houston, when they got Verlander, especially when they got Verlander, that put them favorite to win the East.
Right.
The American League.
About the Minnesota Twins, they lost 18 straight playoff games in a row. They end up winning the series. Salute to Minnesota because that was big for them and that state of Minnesota. But they to a war when you play the Houston Astros that know how to win. And now you got where you fucking sticking. You got Brantley sticking and Alvarez with everybody else. They're gonna be a problem. Next series, real quick. The series that I called that everybody looked at me like I was crazy. The Phillies defeated the Braves. I know my man Steve Levine's gonna love this. 3-1. Not only did they beat them, they dominated them. And the game they lost, they was up 4-0 where Wheeler shut them down and the bullpen crumbled. So this could have been another. Felix, talk to us.
Yeah. I also said it. I picked the upset was gonna be the Phillies against the Braves. And you know what? They played them tough. They beat them last year in the playoffs. But I just feel that that's a hungry team, man. That's like an angry, hungry team. They want it more than anybody.
Face. It's all of them are like that.
Yeah, exactly.
All of them. Phil is the rookie. They all got this like animals in the jungle, like hyenas looking for food type shit.
Exactly, man.
I already knew the Braves were comfortable. Most wins. The only thing I was worried about that series, it was a revenge series for the Braves. But my take was, fuck a revenge. Braves won a couple years ago. Phillies haven't won since 2009 with Cliff Lee or Holiday. So they starving. And before that, what you remember was 1980 with Larry Bowe, with Pete Rose, and Mike Schmidt. So they're hungry. You feel me? They hungry. Braves only won 1-2 with Maddox and them. I get it. But they be winning every fucking division title ever with Cox and now, but they just don't know how to finish. But anyway, great series for the Phils. Let's go to the last series. Nobody expected this. I didn't expect it. Everybody I spoke to didn't expect it. Zona 2 straight sweeps in a row. Swept Milwaukee and swept the mighty Dodgers who owned them. Your take, because I'm wordless with this team, bro. I don't know how they doing it.
Listen, I'll be lying to you. I tell you, I know a lot about Arizona because they came out of nowhere. But listen, all you need is a couple of guys to get hot, and you know what? Listen, Arizona and Philly have the most home runs in this postseason. So they got 13. So they're smacking homers. That kid Carol Colbean hitting over 400. Tommy Palm is over 300, and Marte's over 300. I mean, they're hitting, man. They're hitting.
You got Carol, you got Thomas, 2 little lefties, scrappy as hell. Listen, I'm not gonna sit here in front like I knew Arizona was gonna do nothing. I'm only gonna give them credit, but I thought there was a wild card out. I'm going to keep it all the way 100.
Yeah.
And they made me look stupid. They pulled off 5 in a row. Another team playing with house money, and that's what makes it dangerous. But unfortunately, I think the Fighting Phils fight them off. That's just my opinion. And now we're going to go to that 90 and 72 Texas Rangers versus 90 and 72 Houston Astros. Houston Astros are favored in the series minus 145. Now we go into a 7-game series. Baseball is going to have to start getting games because all these series are quickly done. So I'm hoping now these two series, they get at least 5 to 7 games. Your take on this first series here, Rangers versus the Astros. You got the hottest team versus the smartest team.
Well, the hottest team is the Rangers, man. But because they've won 5 straight in the playoffs. But I tell you this: the format for this 7-game series is 2-3-2. You know, and I kind of think that if you're the Rangers and you can split. Format is 2-3-2.
World Series like that.
No, I think that's the format for this series as well.
I hope you're wrong. I hate that 2-3-2 shit.
Listen. I'm pretty sure it's 2-3-2. So all the Rangers got to do is split. You got 3 games in your stadium. You know what? I mean, I'm going to tell you, I like the Rangers because they're the most consistent team. They've been like that all year. They hit, they pitch. They're in the top 5 in every category. And you know what? Even though Houston beat them in the series this year, 9-4, but this is the first time these two teams ever played each other in the playoffs. But I just think that the Rangers are going to beat Houston in 7 games. That's my pick.
I think the Rangers, it's a magical year for them. You signed Jacob deGrom. He's out early. Yeah. One of the best in baseball. You start off quick, right? You're leading everybody way ahead. Then you surrender the lead. Then you you almost didn't make the playoffs.
Right.
You get hot late. You win all these fucking games, last 9 out of 10, whatever. You lose Scherzer. You still clean up 5-0 in both series. You got Max back. Now, we don't know what Max got, but he said he wanted to pitch. They touched him out.
Right.
He said his arm ain't hurting. You know and I know Max is an animal.
Yep.
The thing is, I'm not ready to give him the ball game 1, and I think they not, which is smart. Give him the ball game 3 because maybe if he's 80% of Max, game 3 is perfect for him. You know that. I know. They got the momentum. They hot. But if anybody could cool off this team, is a small team like the Houston Astros. So this series is tough, Felix. It depends who gets their way as far as the style of play. If they play the Rangers style, Rangers got them. But if Rangers get caught up in that Astro style, done deal. But I'm not going to hedge. I'm going to keep it 100. I'm going to run with the underdog, the hot team. I think Houston did too many times, too many years. It's time for them to fall up a little short this year. My opinion. Now, if they win again, I ain't going to know what to say, Felix. If they win it all again, I ain't going to know what to say. But I know one thing, like you said, they not as good as they've been.
Right.
I don't know what's the problem. Maybe it's the starting pitching. Valdez, the other guy, they don't look sharp. But Verlander looks good. Right. But I'm going to run with the underdog Texas Rangers. Who you got?
I got the Rangers. I'm taking the Rangers in 7 games. And I think that this format, 2-3-2, if the Rangers win one, all they got to do is split. You know, and even if they lose the first 2 games, they got 3 games at home. I think they're the hotter team. I think they'll split in Houston. They'll win 2 out of 3 at home, maybe all 3. And like I said, I think this will go 7 games. I think the Rangers win this in 7 games. Listen, they're hitting, man. This team got hitters, man.
One time in football, you mentioned when a team is hot before the playoffs.
Yep.
That could be a better record and a better team.
Exactly.
When you said that on football, situation,
the best team necessarily doesn't always win. It's just the hottest team at the right time, and the Rangers are showing that right now.
Clicking Corey Seager, Simeon, Garver, Carter. Them guys are clicking, And I've been like, we running with them. Now let's scoot to the National League. 84-78 Arizona Diamondbacks, a.k.a. the Snakes, versus the 90 and 72 Philadelphia Phillies, a.k.a. the Fighting Phils. Phils got home field advantage just like the Astros.
Yeah.
The line is minus 170 for the Phils, so the professionals are sleeping it up because they know the Phils ain't playing. It's not to say Zona can't win, but if you take Zona, you get plus 150, which is a nice comeback. What you see in this series as quick as possible because we got other topics, Felix.
Listen, Arizona is a hot team now too because they won 5 in a row in the playoffs. But I think that Philadelphia is they're much better, man. Listen, Trey Turner, man, he leads all players in postseason with 12 hits, batting 500. You got Castellanos leading in home runs, 391. Bryce Harper, the MVP,
Demon out there.
he's killing it. Listen, 7 runs scored, 5 RBIs. He 3 homers, 368 batting average. Listen, I think Philly's just dominant, man. So but I'm gonna give Arizona a game or two. I think it's gonna. I'm looking at the Phillies winning this in 6 games.
That's exactly what I got. Zona, especially if Zona win game 1, we might get 6, 7 games. I'm hoping that the Phillies handle business, win game 1, and then close them in no later than 6 games.
In the regular season, they faced each other 7 times. Philly won 4-3.
Right.
But they haven't.
Zona is a whole different kind of baseball.
Right. And no, but this is the thing that they haven't played since June, and that's before the trade deadline and the call-up players. So there's a different team on both sides.
Right.
There were moves made.
But salute to Arizona. Hats off. Our boy Jeff's best team. Nowhere. I mean, every year they act like they win a little bit. They always end up short. And it's just like they're playing baseball just to play baseball with no motives. Right. But that might be changing right now. I mean, Torey Lovello, I mean, he got them boys playing. Zach, they got Allen Fats, Merle, them guys, they all doing their thing. They got Seawater close games. So right now, they're not going to be an easy out. But if the Phillies do what they need to do, which is be very aggressive with them and let them know that they're the better team, they'll knock them 5, 6 games. Last words before we move on.
Yeah, well, another thing is this, man, that Philly and Arizona are the top 2 teams in stolen bases. And when you steal bases, you produce runs, you create runs. So, I mean, that's running the base path, man, and stealing bases, it gives you an advantage when you got speed and you can steal a few bases. The Phillies got 9. I mean, everybody else got maybe 2 or 3, but Phillies and Arizona, they've stolen a lot of bases in the playoffs. So we'll see what happens there as far as, the base stealing in the series.
The only thing I'm worried about the Phillies is that they invested a lot against the Braves, and I hope they don't lay an egg here. Kind of like when the Yankees beat the Red Sox with boom hit home. They didn't even show up against the Marlins. They was impossible there. I just hope it that, and I know it ain't gonna be that because you know why?
But
they want some jury, dog. They want jury.
But remember, October baseball. We're talking about Philly in the East, Arizona in the desert. It's 2 different temperatures. Let's see if Arizona could come to the October cold weather and could play, because that's advantage Philly.
They got the roof so they could close, but unless they want to make it hot for the Phillies, I get it. But because that opens up, but it's gonna be cold in Philly. That's a great point.
Exactly, it's gonna be cold and windy.
That shit, bro. But anyway, we cover that. Let's go to the NFL games of the week. I'm gonna name you 5, 6 games as quick as you could. We're not giving outside. We're not doing free picks. Let me implant that in your head. Just talk about a little bit on both sides and we'll move on. Let's go real quick. The 3-2 Baltimore Ravens at the 2-3 Tennessee Titans, but it's not at. They're playing in London in one of them places.
Right. They're playing at 9:30 in the morning here in the East Coast. They're in London.
-4 for the Baltimore Ravens, who got upset last week to your Pittsburgh Steelers, who I gave out as a free pick. I don't know how it happened. It looked like Pittsburgh was going to get blown out 20-0 or something, but they came back, made plays, not only made plays, won the game. Baltimore dropped like 2 touchdowns, 2 open plays. I mean, they did everything they had to do to lose. Steelers did everything they had to do to win. But your take on this game, -4 Ravens, talk to us.
Well, obviously Baltimore is favorite, but Baltimore, for me, like I said, they haven't played well. Like, really. I don't think they haven't played well. But you know what? Tennessee, Tannehill, listen, I don't know how he's still a starting quarterback. He's having a terrible season, but yet they're 2-3. They're still, they're still there. But if Tennessee can run the football, and Henry has one of his games, 160, 150, couple touchdowns, Tennessee wins this game. But if I had to make a bet on this, I got to go with Baltimore because Lamar Jackson can do so many things.
After that loss, after them drops, I think Baltimore's going to be well prepared. The only bad thing is that they have to really travel up to London. That's crazy. You get jet lag.
Yeah.
Buffalo, they lay down last week. They fucking had jet lag. They came in Friday and had a Sunday morning game. They probably didn't even fucking sleep with the jet lag and all that.
Right.
It was different. I'm pretty sure Baltimore got there a little earlier, and they really frustrated on that debacle what happened in Heinz Field. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
They win. I don't know if they cover, but I like them to win just to win. But like I said, we're not giving out whatever. We're just talking about the games. Game number 2 on this chart, 3-1 Seattle Seahawks, Geno Smith and company, Pete Carroll versus the 2-3 Cincinnati Bengals with Joe Burrow, Mixon, etc. Chase. Due to Cincinnati, did they wake up after beating Arizona, or you think you still don't trust them yet, Felix?
I don't trust them yet. You got to see how they come out now because in reality, the Cincinnati Bengals are the 31st. They're the second to the bottom worst team in offense. Burrows is the 27th ranked quarterback. So, I mean, they have to win. And you know what? They can't go 2-4. They got to go at least 3-3 if they want a chance to win that division in the North. But let's one thing is this: Cincinnati has won 7 straight games against NFC teams. But I tell you this: I like Seattle because I think they're obviously playing a lot better at this point than Cincinnati. But Cincinnati's got to show me. I'm not sold on them.
I like Cincy. I like the effort they put out against Arizona. Arizona's not a good team, but Arizona plays hard. And Cincy played hard with them and actually was putting hurts on them. The way Arizona hurted the Cowboys physically in the score, Cincinnati did that to them, which I was very surprised because I didn't have enough, players suited up, to continue this onslaught. And they look good, but like I said, you look good against Arizona. Now, if you look good at 3-1 Seattle, now you're talking to me. So I can't really put stock in them, but this should be an intriguing game Sunday in Cincinnati. Let's go to game number 3, 3-2 Who Dat New Orleans Saints versus the 2-3 Houston Texans. Young boy C.J. Stroud lighting up the NFL. The guy can quarterback, but this is a good game to see what he's really about because now you got what you call a man defense.
Yeah, I think New Orleans is one of the better defenses. New Orleans is one of the better defenses in the league. And you know what? Kamara's back. I just think that New Orleans, it's obviously a better team. Houston is on the rise, though. They got some good young players. But I think this is the first game where the quarterback Stroud throws his first interception. I think New Orleans wins this game. But I'm going to say
Lattimore gets them one or twice.
Yeah, I'm just saying that you got to remember also, New Orleans is they're one of the top defenses that got the most interceptions this year. They got 7 picks. I think they're second or third in the league.
Going into the Patriot game, they had 1 takeaway in the last 7 games, Felix. I read that up. I think I'm mistaken a little bit because I remember telling my boy the last time they played the Patriots, they probably got fumble recoveries, but they don't really got picks and stuff. But I told my boy the last time they played against the Patriots, they intercepted the young boy 3 times, Mac Jones.
They got 7 picks so far this year, but they're +3 on turnovers. Houston is a +5, and that's another factor with teams. whether you're plus or minus on the takeaways. But I think that the rookie who's impressive, I think he throws his first pick in this game, man.
They have to get some type of running game to take the pressure off of him. Or if not,
Yeah.
New Orleans winning easy if they make it like a one-dimensional game. But D'Amico Ryan, great future head coach. He's starting out.
Yeah.
They look like they'll run through a wall for him. A lot of draft picks. And the C.J. Stroud's looking like a really good pick, Felix.
Yeah.
Like Bryce Young. But this guy looks way more advanced than Bryce Young, bro. And I don't want to get out better players or whatever. When they both drop back, you can see the difference between both of them.
Of course. Yeah.
Downs. This kid is winging it. 30 yards, 40 yards, going deep. Young playing super conservative like he's scared to get hit. So you know what? CJ's looking better early. Let's go to game number 4. Detroit Lions 4-1 versus the 3-1 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The line is -3 for the Lions. Oh, let me go back. Cincinnati was -3. New Orleans -1.5. We covered that. Lions -3, 3.5, depending where you get the game. Talk to us about this game, Felix.
Man, I'll tell you something. I'm happy for Baker Mayfield because, I don't like how Cleveland did him, but he, he's having a good season, though. He's having a good season.
And you ain't producing, dog.
Yeah. But he's balling out over there in Tampa Bay, and he's got them 3-1. And the thing about Tampa Bay is that they're the top team with San Francisco and +7 on takeaway. They're up there, +7, man. So their defense is playing. They're getting the ball. Baker Mayfield is the 7th-ranked quarterback in the league right now. But Goff in Detroit, that's a complete team. They're one of the better teams in the National Football League.
Dave Campbell said, that's what he said. You ain't got to look for us no more, because we're going to be right in front of your porch.
Exactly.
I love that.
Listen.
I like the fact that they had an easy lay-down game last week. After, destroying Atlanta, Carolina came, and they could have easily laid down that game, and they went and handled business and got them motherfuckers out the way. But this game is a little different. I think it's going to be a really tight game. So if I was a betting man, I might take the points. But no, I'm not giving out this game. I think Tampa Bay is going to keep this game close. That's just my opinion. And anything you want to say before we move on to the next game?
Yeah, it's an interesting game. I mean, I still think Detroit's a better team because they're more I don't know. I think they're more complete. They're really strong on both sides of the ball.
I agree. Okay, let's go to not our last game, but our second to last game. I got to represent the Raiders. I mean, a lot of people, why you got the Raiders? I'm from out here. I got to represent the Raiders. 1-4 New England Patriots versus the 2-3 Raiders. The Raiders are favored again, -3. I don't know how they keep making them favorite. They made them favorite against your Pittsburgh Steelers. They made them favorite against the Green Bay Packers, and now they favored again in Allegiant Field. Your take on this game? I'll tell you mine after that. What you got to say about it?
Listen, New England is probably going to have their worst season, I guess, in Bill Belichick's in many years. I think the Raiders are going to beat them. I think they're going to beat them easily. They only score 11 points a game, New England. They just can't score, man. And I think the Raiders playing at home.
It's not like they don't got weapons. They got tight ends. They got receivers. Though Juju's out, that's big. And
but they're not. But Steven said they're not able to run the football, man. And I don't know. I
don't understand what's going on. Maybe he's the line, but definitely, Belichick looks disinterested. I keep hearing the rumor that this might be his last year. And from what I'm hearing, the Chargers don't like their coach over there. You get Belichick back with a primetime quarterback and Herbert, who kind of looks like a little bit. Don't play like Brady, but they maybe Belichick can get another 5-6 years going, baby. But he needs a quarterback. It's proven. I mean, it's hard to win without a quarterback, period. But coaches are prone to win without real good quarterbacks, but not Belichick. Belichick needs a quarterback to win.
He needs the quarterback,
I give Pete Carroll more respect, because Pete Carroll would take a bum and turn him into something good. Belichick hasn't been able to do that.
Right.
He was
Right.
over there.
I look for the Raiders to really to win this easily.
Okay. Last but not least, Monday Night Football. We got to end it right after this, but I got to get the free plays and the spin-off. You got the Dallas Cowboys 3-2. I'm laughing because I don't know what to think about this fucking team. Against the 2-2 Los Angeles Chargers. The line is -2 for the Cowboys, believe it or not. They playing in SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles. Your take. Try to make this 2 minutes because I got to give out.
Okay, listen. I'm going to tell you this. I picked the Chargers to win their division. So they got to win this game to have a chance to overtake Kansas City. But the Cowboys, they're one of the worst teams in defending the run. They're like in the bottom. While the Chargers are one of the best teams at run blocking. So that tells me Eckler is going to have a monster game. I think I'm picking the Chargers to win this game because they're playing at home. And they've won 2 in a row. Herbert is play action, and he's got weapons with Allen and Palmer downfield. I just think Herbert, who's the 3rd-ranked quarterback in football now.
He's got a broken thing on his left hand. Now, you might say it's not his throwing hand. I get that.
Yeah.
But it's sensitive. And you know the Cowboys are going to be trying to lick him. They're going to hit that hand.
I know. Yeah, and you know what? Also, listen, they're both like their takeaway. Their takeaway and taking the ball away, they're both like Dallas is a +6, they're a +5. It's going to be a good game, man. But I think the Chargers, if they run the ball like they're supposed to, because they run blocking is awesome, and Dallas stopping the run is not doing good. So if they run the ball, they're going to win this game. That's what I look at. I know, the battle in the trenches.
I know my Cowboys good enough, right? I should have known they was going to get blown out by the Niners last week, but I took the Cowboys. I'm not pointing fingers on my man. My man loved the Cowboys, and I understood his theory. But then when I watched the game, I'm like, why did I do this? They just had a blowout game. They usually lay down, right? But they usually come back off a bad loss. As you see, on the beat, and they went and took heads off the week after. They had a bad loss. I'm going to tell you right now, I think the Cowboys escaped with a win on Monday night. Not only that, they beat them, I think, last year in SoFi Stadium. So it's not like they don't know how to play over there. They beat them over there. But no matter what, it's going to be a good game.
I think Dak has to throw for 300 yards. He needs a 300-yard game.
Believe it or not, everything that is expected, I think, is going to happen. But the Cowboys are going to mislead people, go over there, win, and then bet them again, and they're going to shit the bed next week. Felix, any last words, brother?
Nah, man, I appreciate you, man. And, what was the building you lived in, 950?
950, baby. I got the brownstones behind me, baby. I have to bring back Listen, I can't forget where I come from. I know I haven't shown no love, but you know what? It don't get more deeper than this, man.
No, of course
it don't get more deeper. And I'm leaving like
you
that.
know where I'm at?
They're watching. This is not 50 bucks, baby.
I'm in Baruch right now.
Felix, keep your head up. No, listen. Good work as always. We had one more topic, but we took care enough. Hold your head. Good luck this week gambling. Be smart. Be selective and make some money.
Thank you, my brother.
Love
you, man. Keep doing your thing.
Okay, let's go to the free picks real quick. Then we go on to the spinoff, people. Let me make sure Felix exit me out here so we can continue this great show that we provide for you guys. You got it, Felix? Okay, I'm going to just keep talking. Felix to get rid of that. There he goes. Let's go to the free picks. But before we go to the free picks, Philly Boss no longer with us. He decided to move on. He has some other stuff he had to take care of. So I'm going to wish him the best and his beautiful family and whatever he gets into in the future. Salute, good luck, and wish you the best new life, brother. So I got my man Coast to Coast Mike. I told you, I know all the fucking handicappers out here. It's not a handicapper that make noise that I don't know. And I ain't talking about the Fugazi cats. I'm talking about dudes that I know get money. So Coast to Coast Mike is, he's a little different with it. He loves taking big dogs. And when I read you his 3 picks, y'all going to understand. Coast to Coast Mike, first pick, He likes the Cleveland Browns plus 9.5 against the San Francisco 49ers. I told him, you got balls because Deshaun Watson ain't playing. You said, just watch the game, Al. Stop talking shit. Watch the game. He likes the Browns. And his second pick, he likes the G-Man plus 15, 15.5. That's going to be a stressful game. I mean, D-Dimes ain't playing. Buffalo coming off. But listen, I'm not here. Listen. This is my man. He wins money. He knows what he's doing with these dogs. He likes the G-Man. And last but not least, this one I kind of like. The Jets plus 6.5 against the Eagles. Eagles got some hurt players. He likes the Jets 6.5. Those are 3 picks. Let me shift over to Noah Parker. Noah Parker likes Oregon Ducks plus 3.5 versus Washington. This is a really good game. I mean, Washington got a stud lefty quarterback. Oregon got Bo Nix. This is going to be a game. I think maybe Washington finds a way to win, but he got plus 3.5. So let's hope if they do win, they win by a field goal. He got Oregon plus 3.5. He got the Miami Hurricanes plus 3 versus North Carolina Tar Heels. Tar Heels at home minus 3. He likes Miami Canes plus the 3. And last but not least, he likes Army plus 6.5 versus Troy. Army had a heartbreak loss last week at home. They should have won that game. I think they make a vengeance this week. I see this being really tight. I see Army covering the 6.5. Those are 6 plays. Now I'm going to give you my 3 plays. I'm going to start with the Las Vegas Raiders minus 2.5 at home versus the New England Patriots. Raiders. Let's go Raiders, baby. Whether they suck or not, this is a game they should win. Like they should have won on Monday night, and they did. This is another should win. Go Raiders. 2-team money line. This is minus 130, which means 1,300 to win 1,000, 130 to win 100. I like money line Rams versus Zona at home. I think Stafford and them do enough. I know Zona's going to play them tough, but Kyler Murray ain't there. He's the one that goes over there and gives them problems. He's not there. The Rams should prevail money line, and you're going to tie that up. It's a little scary here, but I think the Eagles win but don't cover. And I hate doing this because I know that Mike got the Eagles plus 6.5. I mean, the Jets plus 6.5. But Eagles lost 1 game in the last 22 games. I don't think this is a game they lose, but I think they win a tight game and the Jets cover. So I got the Eagles and the Rams on the money line. And last but not least, 2 teams, 6-point teaser. I like bringing the Niners down to minus 3. It's going to be P.J. Walker, 3rd quarterback. Cleveland got one of the best defenses, but there's no Deshaun Watson. How are you going to move the ball against that machine in Niners? The only way they're going to keep up with the Niners is Niners going to have to lay down, because Niners, if they pull out that machine, that well-oiled machine like they've been doing every week, they should be able to roll against Cleveland. And the back end of that ticket, I like the Cowboys. Give me the Cowboys plus 4. They minus 2. We're going to go through the number and make them plus 4. I hate going through the number, but I think worst case scenario, if the Cowboys lose, it's going to be about 3 points. So you'll have plus 4. Those are your free picks, 9 free picks. Let's go to the giveaways. Let the best person win. We got Ghost leading everybody with 7 wins. We got Sess with 6, B4 with 6, Miss Autumn with 6, and a bunch of people with 5. I can't start to name everybody. Good luck to everybody. X, thank you for the contributions, and thank you for being on point, my brother. Much appreciated. Let me put this on, and we're going to get this going, guys. Give me a minute. I'm hoping we make it through. I mean, so far I've been holding. My connection was acting earlier, man. Let's get this going. Wow, I don't know where to start at. This guy didn't win in like 2 months, two and a half months. I know he was like getting frustrated because when you got a lead and then you can't win and everybody's catching you, motherfuckers passed them. He won last week, won both games today. You can't make this shit up. Salute to Sess, leading the Ghost 8-7 in the dog race. I mean, you got B4 at 6. You got Autumn at 6. Everybody's in the hunt. Y'all remember Raul had an 8-3 lead in round 2 and surrendered it. No, round one. Let me say it correct, because he won round two. Came all the way back and doubled up on him here to win it all. So this is a dog race. Salute to Seth. God bless you on Friday the 13th, homie. Now let's go to the show real quick. Phyllis Jacino, we handle the football, the games of the week, MLB playoffs, the prior series, the upcoming series. Baseball is a beautiful thing right now, though these games are finishing a little quick. There's no long series. If I know baseball better, I know they got a quota, and they're not reaching that quota. They're still making their billions, but they got quotas. So they're going to try to milk everything on out from here. They have to, unless, the World Series be like the greatest World Series sellout ever, then they can make it out in that way. But they're going to have to get money from this pennant from both teams. You're going to see one of the series go 7 and maybe the other one 5, 6. Baseball need the games. We need the games. We like to watch sports. Gamblers like to gamble. So it's going to be fun. NFL week 6. It's just sad how fast NFL goes. It felt like yesterday when the NFL just started. Now we in week 6. Salute to Mr. Royalty, my brother, baby. But like I was saying, football goes too quick. It's like I turn my head and we're already in week 6. So before you know it, we're going to be in week 14. It's such a tease because football is so good, but you only have it for a couple of months of the year. And it's a fucking tease, man. I just wish we could get more football, but it's hard to get more games when people are punishing their bodies. And it's bad enough they moved up a game. And that's not really cool for the players, because who wants to play 17 games when you're getting paid for 16 games? I get it. That's like working at a job for 6 days and they pay you for 5 days. Nobody's going to understand that. Though they're getting millions, I get it, but it's not a good thing for the players, and I understand that. But like I said, great show. Thank you guys for tuning in. Al York Sports. You see, I got to do 2024 joints out for the New Year's shit. Get them out a little earlier for you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate everybody contributing. And like I told y'all, man, I had to come back to the projects, man. 950 East 4th Ward is what made me. It didn't break me. It's what made me. From getting fucked up, robbed, beat up, drowned, all kind of shit I had to endure on the Lower East Side. A nice kid growing up, and they bring the worst out of a nigga. They made me a Tasmanian at one time. But we all go up and down with the killer shit. But all I'm telling you, Lower East Side 950 made me, man. Because, oh, man, little nice, long-haired kid playing baseball. Next thing you know, I'm here chasing cats all over the fucking project. It is what it is. I'm not here to talk that gangster shit. But the bottom line, 950 made me, man. The fucking brownstones right here I got in front of y'all. Salute Al York Sports. I love y'all. Continue to tune in. Show love on the fucking YouTube. My little sister Annabelle just tapped in. They're not doing her thing. I love y'all. Let's keep it 100, man. The raw truth. No drinking and driving, man. Like I told y'all, TGI Friday, no drinking and driving. Love y'all.